I'm showing you my crotch.
If only you could see the other side of this counter. It's wild back here.
My white ass. It's very tiny.
Okay, Connie.
Yes.
Between us,
Are
you a Northie or a Southie?
Ooh, Southie all the way.
Okay. I'm a Northie all of the way.
This is a great topic.
I think so too.
So let's talk about relocation buyers, and specifically from California, right?
We would know.
We hail from California.
We're not proud of that.
Right. So I lived in Southern California for 17 years.
Okay. And I lived
Where you born and raised?
Northern California, between Sacramento and the Bay Area for most of my life. Yeah.
Right. So in California, there's a definite division. North people are not like South people and vice versa. And they don't want to be. Like, they don't even really want to talk to each other.
Because LA people are like, oh my God, my Lululemon, and I'm shopping at Erewhon, and oh my gosh.
I will say every single LA client that I have, when they move here, they ask me if we have an Erewhon.
I have a client I was with showing houses. She'd just gone to Coachella for the first time, and they were flying out of LAX. She's like, oh my God, we went to Erewhon. She's like, we each got a smoothie. There was 3 of them. She's like, it was $60. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Yeah. So anyway, further justification how different we are.
Anyway, but Austin is very much the same way. So for those of you who don't know, the Colorado River divides Austin north and south. And it's really the river is right downtown. So if you're downtown, you're kind of neither Northie or Southie. You're like a downtownie.
A downtownie.
Yeah, I'm about to become a townie, actually.
You're going to be a rainy.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's one thing I tell people when they're moving here. It's like, we need to figure out if you're a Northie or a Southie.
This is true.
So how would you best discern between the two? When, like, if you're describing it to somebody, what's different north than about south?
Well, I think the style of homes is different. And that's one thing I like about Austin is that Austin specific is that because each neighborhood kind of grew at its own rate, there's not like master plan communities where everything looks like skim milk and they're all similar looking houses. So I would say, I mean, right off the bat, the schools up north are in general much better than they are down south. So a lot of my clients that are moving here with kids are looking at schools and or they're working in technology, which is most of the technology is north of the river.
Right. Although tech is everywhere now. Like I tell people that, like, I think new tech startups are on the east side, old school tech, bigger companies definitely north. But then you do have some smatterings of things south and west. But yeah, I think in general that's true. I think that for me, the character of the neighborhoods are different. So I think traditionally South Austin was a little more blue collar and North Austin was more white collar. And you can see that, like, I think there's more mom and pop shops down south, a lot more independently owned businesses. It's funkier.
It's like hippie dippy. I mean, it's been like
I am not a hippie.
Connie is definitely not a hippie.
I would say it's artsy. It's definitely more artsy. It's more free spirited. You could say hippie for sure.
In a good way.
But yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of artists and musicians and people like that live down south. Yeah.
And it makes sense. Sure. A lot of the like music venues, really historic music venues are down south as well too.
They are. Sandstone Point, Broken Spoke, like all of, I mean, at one time, 78704 was South Austin. Right. It's now, I consider it central, but it's still described as South Austin.
And so there's different, with that, there are different parts. There's like South Central 04 Austin, like Zilker, Bolden, South Congress, Travis Heights. And then after you get on the other side of 71, then it's 45, 48. So what do those look like?
They're like that. Well, I think 78704 is still a more artsy, eclectic vibe, but it's people with money.
Thank you. Exactly.
Because the average price point in those neighborhoods is well close to $1 million.
Yeah, I mean, you're buying a lot for $1 million.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, if you're in Zilker, you're spending $2 to $5 million. So, but yeah, and I mean, I think 78745 sort of had its day. right before COVID, even it was starting to pick up because people were not being able to afford 04 anymore. So the kind of hip artist vibe, but they still wanted to be close enough to downtown, like 10 to 15 minutes from downtown. We're moving to north part of 78745, which is just south of Ben White. But still, I mean, the vibe is still there. And I think the whole point is like, when you're relocating from Austin or to Austin, when you are relocating to Austin, it's real easy to describe if you're from California, right?
Seriously. Yeah.
Because it kind of is the same, in some ways. Like, well, no, I guess it would be reversed. I've always tried to figure that out because, like, if you're from Berkeley, Oakland, all of that, that's like artsy, hippy dippy.
Hyde Park, like.
Yeah, that's true.
Rosedale area,
Yeah, that's true.
Allendale, Crestview as well too. Yeah, absolutely. So I was going to ask you, when clients are moving into town and they are looking at on a map, that's actually what I was going to say. So it's interesting, people coming in from out of state, like especially California, and they're like, okay, I want to live within 45 minutes of my job. And you're like, well, we can put you 45 minutes within your job, but it'll be in Liberty Hill on an acre lot.
Right.
Or they're looking at a map thinking things are way further away than they actually are. And you're like, that's actually only 12 minutes without traffic. And it's 20 minutes with traffic.
Well, I think those people are used to a 45-minute commute here is really far. Like, I would say 20 to 30-minute commute is what most people expect.
With traffic, yeah.
Yeah, even with traffic.
Unless you're an idiot and you're on A35. Some people can't help it.
Do not drive on I-35, period.
Yeah, seriously.
So much construction.
And accidents and terrible drivers.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. That's all we need to say about North-South. Okay, so just to wrap this up, Justin.
Yeah, wrap it up.
You're a Northie.
Yes.
I'm a Southie. Wait, why were you drawn to the North?
Well, so actually, moving from San Francisco, Bay Area, my husband had a commute that was an hour and a half each way. He was driving from Oakland all the way over to South San Francisco. And it didn't matter if it was 4 a.m., 9 a.m., noon, 1. It was each way. And so, like, quality of life was non-existent. So we moved here. I was like, you get 15, 20 minutes with traffic. So we ended up in the Northwest Hills, which we love now because we're 12 minutes from downtown and he's 15 minutes from the office. And we feel like we are in a completely remote, wooded area.
I think a lot of people who relocate from Northern California are very drawn to that area of town because of there's a lot of hills and you have a lot of trees and it feels very familiar. Actually, this makes sense. This tracks. Me, I live way far south. We wanted lots of square footage and we liked the idea of a flat lot and like we still have trees.
The tree in your backyard is insane.
I know. But it feels a lot like LA, actually. Like if you drive into our neighborhood, it kind of feels like I'm in Beverly Hills. I mean, the houses are not that expensive.
Lots more red brick. But
like it has that vibe to it. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.